And hi again, I'm Dylan Black. Welcome to another edition of Daytime Ottawa. This is Rogers Television, and joining us right now, we say hello to Chef Janik Quintal, because Going for Gold is happening this Friday. He has all the details, some tasty details here as well. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Now, you have a couple of big titles here, okay? You're president of the Ottawa Chapter of the Canadian Culinary Federation.
Yes.
And you're also the corporate chef at the amazing St. Albert Cheese Factory.
That's the important one, but yes.
Busy.
Both. Yeah, busy.
A bit of a history lesson on both. Now, the Canadian Culinary Federation been around since '63?
Yeah, 1963. So it's a national organization of a collective of chefs. Our biggest thing is to work really in the community to help out wherever is needed. Our main focus here in Ottawa always has been to invest into our juniors, into our young chefs that are upcoming. Because at the end of the day, we need a foundation to continue and carry on in the years to come. All the
great work that you've done?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're working hard towards it. This is an event that's going to help them as well as the Canadian Culinary Olympic team. So that's the first thing. The second part, St. Albert's Cheese, I've been there for 3 years now. It's a company that's 124 years old. Basically been around for a very long time, local. The milk comes from the farmers that own the company. And I'm glad to be there. I think it's an easy transition for me to be able to work with something that's close to me and also my French-Canadian roots, so
nice.
Just works.
And a very happy treat here as well. You brought plenty of cheese.
I did. I mean, since I work at the cheese factory, what else am I going to do? I have to bring some cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going for Gold now. It's happening this Friday, as I mentioned, National Gallery of Canada. This is the first year it's taking place?
First year ever here in Ottawa. There's been other events throughout the country to support the team. So the team basically has to fundraise money in order to go to Germany over in 2020. This is going to be a small piece of funds that we can help them succeed towards their goal. So it's happening over at the National Art Gallery.
What a way to kick things off, the National Gallery. That's big time.
I know. Well, the National Gallery of Canada has been great with us. They really understood that there was a need for this. They're partners, and they really believe in what we're doing. So the event's very simple. It's a fundraiser. There'll be a silent auction. There'll be local chefs, there'll be local partners that are close to the CF as well as to the gallery. So again, it's about a collective, it's about working together, and it's about making sure that we're able to all work towards one goal.
Well, let's talk about the food that you did bring, because I know we're all sort of in the studio here. You let us actually taste it before we went to air.
I know, you guys. I don't know what happened. It just went crazy here. People jumped in. I had to control people.
Yeah, I get it though, because this cheese, this product, it is simply irresistible. So tell us exactly what have you created?
So basically, for here, this is a very basic cheese fondue. Very simple ingredients with good ingredients. So the most important thing is. We have a little bit of wine from the Game Changers, which is Vineland over in Niagara. And then we also have simple ingredients, onions, garlic. You saute those in the pot. You add a little bit of cream cheese to it to thicken it. Once you thicken it, you basically remove all the products through a strainer. And then the only way to thicken it, because I don't use any type of flour to thicken it or cornstarch, I use cheese. So here we have St. Albert's Old Cheddar. And we have St. Albert's Old smoked old cheese as well. So those two things are the things that we use to thicken, and along with the cream cheese. So it makes basically this lovely little sauce. And the good thing is there are two applications to this. The great thing is, the first thing is you can use it as a fondue, which is what you're going to taste. And but before we do that, we're going to probably have to get you to cut some bread, because that bread's been sitting there. We need some fresh bread, right?
I thought you were also going to say you can use it as a hand warmer on chilly days, because
well,
you just sort of.
Well, that's why I was touching it. Really, is just because I just came from outside, right?
Okay.
So,
any fancy way you're going to teach me how to cut this properly?
Well, I mean, the best thing is probably just to turn it a little bit to the side, and then make sure your fingers are away from the blade.
That's always an important thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just cut right down.
Nice and crispy bread. So, where did you get this bread?
So this bread is a company that I've been supporting since about 2012. It's a company called True Loaf.
True Loaf.
Yeah, True Loaf. They're located on Percy and Gladstone. If you haven't been, you have to go. This is the only place you can get this type of baguette and that type of bread. It is classical Parisian style bread.
There we go.
Crunchy on the outside, very tender on the inside. So I guess the only thing left to do is for you to taste it, right?
Sure, and I'm okay with that as well. So
what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of the cheese sauce and make sure we don't spill. Just a little dab.
All right.
Give her a taste and let us know what you think.
All nice, smooth, creamy.
Yeah.
That's good.
So the good thing about this is at the cheese factory, we use this in our mac and cheese. And we also use it when we're doing certain applications with bread. So either way, it's a fondue. The only difference is we add a little bit more cream to it when we're making a sauce for pasta. That's the only difference.
Did you even mention the curds yet?
Oh, no, I haven't gotten there
I
yet.
get distracted by all the food here.
I know, there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
So the curds are basically our bread and butter at the cheese factory. That's something that we've been doing since 1894. The great thing about the curds is they're 100% milk. There's no byproducts, no rennet, no nothing, no food coloring. So even the orange color that you see in the sauce comes from a plant that's a derivative of saffron. It comes from the ocean.
Really?
So 100% milk, and all the milk comes from the farmers within a 15-kilometer belt of the cheese factory.
Well, that's nice.
So you can't get any more local than
That's
that.
nice. And it squeaks in my teeth.
It does.
That is the sign of a good curd, correct?
I think you should try that out. So maybe
right,
we can
fine.
actually hear it.
I'm not sure. Okay,
Yeah,
I have to get my microphone close to
We're going to have to get it really close. Oh, there's a little bit of squeaking. I can hear there, yeah, for sure.
Live television.
There
Okay,
you go.
quickly, about 45 seconds left here. So, when does the event start on Friday?
So the event starts at 6 p.m. Sharp. It's in the Grand Hall of the National Gallery of Canada. Tickets are $150. There's also corporate packages available for businesses that want to get involved. Great way to network and to talk about your area. The Ottawa Mission, the Culinary Federation, Cisco Tannis, all involved, Highliner Foods. We got a bunch of people there. So
The best of the best.
I think it's a really good group of people.
Sounds good.
We're going to eat well.
Thank you very much. I'm eating well here today on the show, and we appreciate your time.
Fantastic. Thanks.
I Love Kickboxing joins us next on Daytime.